Okay, so maybe one of the most often questions that I get asked at lessons is, where should my ball position be? Okay, today we're going to cover that. Jeff Caminit here from the Launch Kitchen. And I think ball position is probably a very underestimated thing, especially when people, they don't do it consistently. So what I'm going to do today is I'm going to talk to you about how I've taught it in the past and really how I've come to teach it now. Okay, so what I used to do is I would teach this for ball position with a pitching wedge. I would say we put in the middle of our stance. So you can see I've got two sticks here, one pointing towards my target where my feet, hips, and shoulders are all lined up to. And then I've got another stick here in the middle, and that's going to point towards my ball. So if I was playing a pitching wedge, I would have this ball in the middle of my stance, and then I would gradually go up 9, 8, 7, 6 until I got to the driver, which is up off my left toe. Now, if you currently do it that way and you're used to it, there's nothing wrong with that. That's okay. I'm going to show you another way, though, that I came about by watching Jack Nicklaus give a clinic. And he said that he would, whether it was a pitching wedge or a 3-iron, he would put every ball position in the same exact spot in his stance. So it was 1 inch forward of center. Again, that was just with irons, not with his driver. Okay, so it was 1 inch forward of center, and that would be where it was with a 3-iron or a pitching wedge. I started to try that myself, and I found that that led to me for more consistent ball striking. I've done that with a lot of my students, and they've come to the same conclusion. So if you're having a hard time with ball position, just to keep it simple, one ball position for all your irons, 1 inch forward of center. Okay. Now that does change once we get to the driver. Now we want to put that ball position more towards the left heel, like this. Okay. So, and you're going to do that, I would say, pretty much with 3 woods as well. 3 woods and drivers, we're going to put off the left heel, left toe. It doesn't even have to be perfect, but it's going to look something like this. Now, there's one other ramification that we have to take a look at in why ball position is so important. Okay? If we put this ball back in our stance further, that is going to change the arc at which we're swinging on. Let me show you or demonstrate to you what I mean. So, if I put that ball down here, you can see that this golf swing happens in an arc like this, okay? So if I put that ball back in my stance here, you can see that tangent to that arc, that club is going to be traveling more on an inside to out swing path. If I put the ball position more forward in my stance, you can see that that club is going to be traveling tangent to this arc, which is now more outside to in. So based on where your club face is, then that's going to definitely alter the ball flight. So if you don't have consistent ball position, that's really going to make it very difficult for you to be very consistent. So that's why we want to have a consistent ball position. Try that, what I told you, with putting it just 1 inch forward with all your irons. See if that brings about some more consistency for you. All right? Thanks for watching today. Until next time, keep it in the fairway, my friends.